Hello guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you my foolproof fondant recipe. You cannot get it wrong with this recipe. Just follow it the way it is in the description box. Now I'm going to start with by showing you my glucose, my gelatin, and that's my CMC powder. This is my icing sugar, then an empty bowl. The last one there is water. So I'm going to combine this ingredient. in a systematic way. There are rules to these things to get the perfect fondant out of it. So I'm going to start by putting my water in the empty bowl and adding my gelatin to it. I would let it rest for a while so that the gelatin can soak up the water and it would have a stiff peak. It will have a stiff state, like a gel kind of state. When it has gotten to that state, I'm going to do like a double boil. That's my Indian special pot. I love that pot so well. I love the pot. So I'm just going to melt the gelatin in it. The water is quite hot, so that's why the gelatin can melt. I just got the pot out of the fire. You can do it on the fire, but for the purpose of this video I'm just going to bring it to the table where I'm actually filming this. When it has dissolved, I'm now going to add my glucose to it. Glucose is quite thick, so you have to be careful when working with it. If not, you might not scrape off as much as you want to use. So I'm going to scrape off what's left in the bowl and add it to the mixture. Then I'll continue stirring. Now at this stage I want this glucose to actually dissolve, like have a water consistency. It wouldn't be thick anymore. So when it has properly dissolved and I know that I've scraped off all the sides and all the edges, all the sides of the bowl, and there's no gelatin lying anywhere, then I'm going to take it down and clear the table for the main work. If you're enjoying this video, please subscribe to this channel. For you to watch up to this level, that means you're interested in my content. New YouTubers are going extinct. Please don't let me go extinct. Please support me by liking, share to somebody who needs this video. Let's continue the video. Now I'm going to add my CMC powder to my icing sugar. So when you do this, when you mix your CMC, then you have to create a well in the icing sugar too. The essence of creating this well is to enable you mix your mixture with your icing sugar properly. Please note that I did not add flavor to this. You are supposed to add flavor to this. Any flavor of your choice. It could be vanilla, it could be any. I had the dark vanilla, so I didn't want to spoil the white color of the icing, and I don't want a wrong result. So normally you're supposed to use a transparent flavor so as not to distort the color of your fondant. I don't know if you get me. So now the well that I have created, I've poured in my mixture. Now I'm going to mix. I'm avoiding the liquid mixture I'm avoiding it getting to the down part so that it doesn't solidify there. So I'm going to mix this properly as much as I can and as fast as I can, because I actually need this fondant for a cake that I'm going to make for that day. Try as much as possible to knead in. You don't stop until you finish kneading in all the icing sugar into the fondant. You continue even when it seems like you're not doing it well. Trust me, you are doing it well. Don't add any extra water, don't add any extra sugar, any extra gelatin or glucose. Just continue the way it is. It can deceive you sometimes, so continue until it's smooth, and when you touch it, it doesn't stick to your hand, it's not hot inside, and you can stretch it, and even the inner part that you have exposed is not gooey and gummy. I don't know if you get what I'm saying, but very elastic. That's the kind of fondant you're looking for. You can use this for your sharp edge cake. You can use this to make any character you want to make. Even when you're working with it for character, you can add tiles to it, but there's already CNC in it. But if you want that extra hard look, you have to add tiles to it. To store this in an airtight bag or container, I'm going to just rub some icing sugar on it. This is to avoid it from sticking to the bag or container, as the case may be if you're storing in a container. Now this is the, at this stage I'm going to let out the air from the bag and seal it properly. And by the next day to be okay and ready for use. Thank you for watching. Do have a lovely day. Bye bye. By the way, that's my sister.